In this video, I'll show you quickly how to use Insta360 Studio to export 360 video. If you've been watching my single clip 8K 360 VR videos either on regular YouTube or using a headset, this is my 360 video tutorial showing you my exact process for editing and exporting single one-take 360 immersive clips using an Insta360 X4 or X3 in 2025. Alright, let's start by opening up Insta360 Studio. I'm using the latest version in February 2025 to do this on my MacBook Air, but you use the latest version on your device that runs Insta360 Studio and the process shown will be pretty similar, if not exactly the same. Okay, I've already loaded up my SD card into the card reader, so let's navigate over to the folder and the file and open it up here. I know that this is the file that I want to use. Okay, let's open that up. Okay, you can see that it's opened up here, and here's the clip, and it's telling me that it's an 8K video file, which is great. That's what I want. Now I can scrub up and down the timeline down here, and if I click on the preview window, I can click and hold the screen and move myself around to look at the 360 view. Look at that, beautiful day here. Now we're not going to do anything complicated at all here. First, we're going to set the in and out points, and then I'm going to export this clip showing you the best settings so that YouTube renders this at the maximum resolution. Okay, let's start by playing the clip first because I want to cut out any dead air time when I'm not talking, because I recorded this as a single take vlog in mind. So I want to trim the clip so it starts exactly when I start talking. All right, let's try this. Hello, my friends. Okay, so that's where I want the clip to begin. So how do I mark that with Insta360 Studio? So when I hit play and listen, hello, my friends. I pressed pause immediately and I can see that I start talking at about 3 seconds in. So let me just use the zoom slider over here on the right to expand the timeline so I can be a bit more precise about where I place the yellow vertical bar, which is the playhead. So I want to pull this back to around the 2-second mark. So let's just get to the beginning of the clip. You can see that with this marker here. There's the beginning of the clip. Let's put the playhead here and let's move forward until I get to about 2 seconds. That's 1, there's 2, around there. Okay, so that's where I want the clip to begin. How do I mark that with the Insta360 Studio? Well, there's 3 ways I can do that. First, I can click on this icon here, which will trim the footage before the playhead to mark the start of the clip. I can also come up to the edit menu up here and select mark as trim start. That's the second way. And it's also showing me the third way up here, but showing me the keyboard shortcut that will do the same thing. Okay, let's just press that here. Okay, you can see that's now where the clip starts. So now we've covered that off where the clip starts. Let's do the same with marking where we want the clip to end. Let's bring this zoom back down again so that we can see the end of the clip. Let's just click to here at the end of the clip and let's just listen to this, and then we will pause it when I want the video to end. I'm centered in the frame. Let's listen now. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, so I hit the space bar, which is another way that I can pause the clip. So that's it. So again, 3 ways to mark where I want the clip to end. First, there's this icon here. And then we can also go to the edit menu again and select the option here, mark as trim end, or look to see what the keyboard shortcut is if that's what we prefer. I'm just going to do this here. Okay, you can see that it just jumped to the end here where I've marked the clip. All right, now that we're done with selecting the in and out points for the clip, we can now export it. Okay, so at the top right of the screen, we can see the yellow button labeled export. We can click that, or we can go to the file menu and select export here, or use the keyboard shortcut shown. I'm just going to press the button for now. Okay, now we have this dialog screen. The first thing you want to do is to leave it selected on local export. Next, choose 360 video as your export option. So this changes the options down here below. You'll see that I have the bitrate set on maximum. This will give you the biggest files, but also the maximum image quality. You choose what works best for what you want to achieve. Now the resolution here is 7680 by 3840, and that's 8K resolution. When you upload this file to YouTube, it will not only recognize it as a 360 immersive video, but it will also render it in 8K. It may take a few hours or even a day or two, but it will get there eventually. I leave the exporting format as H.264, but there are other options if you want to choose those instead. Okay, down here we have an estimated file size for this 8K 360 video that is about 12 minutes long, and it's telling me that it's about 18 gigabytes in terms of size. So make sure you have room for that. You can also choose the file path and the file name above here too. Okay, when you hit start export, it will start exporting, and you'll need to prepare for this to take a few hours. So make sure your laptop is plugged into a power source. It's pretty power hungry, and you don't want to run out of battery power halfway through because it will take a few hours. Now at the moment, Insta360 Studio can only do single clips, but I hope they'll upgrade it to do multi-clip sequences before too long. Check out this video next for more on how to edit your footage to tell your story. I'll see you there.